What if the history we've been told about humanity's past is incomplete? What if, in forgotten epochs, ancient civilizations possessed knowledge and technologies that defy our modern understanding? Imagine a world where the lines between myth and reality blur, where the very foundations of our historical narrative are challenged by objects that simply shouldn't exist. These are the out-of-place artifacts, or OOPArts, anomalies that whisper tales of forgotten ingenuity, of advanced societies lost to the sands of time, or perhaps to cataclysms that wiped their existence from our collective memory. They are fragments of a puzzle scattered across millennia, hinting at a past far more complex and mysterious than we dare to imagine. Tonight, we embark on a journey not just through history, but through the very fabric of time itself. Prepare to question everything you thought you knew. Prepare to delve into the secrets our planet may still be hiding, because perhaps the true story of our world is far stranger and far more ancient than any of us could ever conceive. For centuries, our understanding of technological progress has followed a seemingly linear path. From the simplest stone tools through the Bronze and Iron Ages to the Industrial Revolution and the digital era, each step building upon the last, a steady march towards increasing sophistication. This narrative provides comfort, a clear progression of human ingenuity. It paints a picture of humanity, slowly, painstakingly, accumulating knowledge and mastering its environment, each invention a logical predecessor to the next. Yet, scattered throughout the archaeological record are objects that refuse to fit this neat timeline. These are the out-of-place artifacts, or OOPArts. They are anomalies. They are artifacts of advanced design, complex engineering, or unusual materials found in geological or archaeological contexts where, according to conventional history, they simply should not exist. These objects challenge the very notion of linear progression, suggesting instead a more erratic, perhaps even cyclical pattern of technological development. The very existence of OOPArts presents a profound paradox. If our understanding of ancient civilizations and their capabilities is accurate, how do we explain these sophisticated relics? Do they represent isolated flashes of genius, technologies lost to time and then rediscovered, or perhaps evidence of civilizations far older and more advanced than any recorded in our history books? The implications are staggering, forcing us to reconsider the entire framework of human history. The challenge posed by OOPArts is not merely academic. It forces us to reevaluate our assumptions about the development of intelligence, the origins of technology, and indeed the very timeline of human civilization on Earth. Could it be that our planet has witnessed cycles of advanced societies rising and falling, leaving behind only cryptic clues for future generations to ponder? Tonight, we will examine some of the most compelling and controversial OOPArts, delving deeper into their mysteries and exploring the radical implications they hold for our understanding of the past. We will scrutinize the evidence, weigh the arguments, and leave you to and draw your own conclusions about these enigmatic relics. Our first journey takes us to the depths of the Aegean Sea, off the coast of the Greek island of Antikythera. In 1901, sponge divers stumbled upon an ancient Roman shipwreck, a watery grave holding a treasure trove of statues, pottery, and an unassuming, corroded bronze mass. It was only years later, through meticulous study and advanced imaging, that the true nature of this object was revealed: the Antikythera Mechanism. Dated to around 150–100 BC, this intricate device is nothing short of an ancient analog computer, composed of dozens of precisely cut bronze gears, some as small as a fingernail. It was designed to predict astronomical positions with astonishing accuracy. It could track the movements of the sun, moon, and planets, predict lunar and solar eclipses, and even calculate the dates of the ancient Olympic Games. Its complexity and precision were far beyond anything thought possible for its era, revealing a level of engineering sophistication that baffles modern historians. The technological paradox is stark. While ancient Greeks were brilliant mathematicians and engineers, their known mechanical capabilities did not suggest the ability to create such a device. The Antikythera Mechanism demonstrates a level of mechanical sophistication that would not be seen again for over 1,000 years, until the development of medieval European clockwork. This raises critical questions. Who possessed the knowledge to design and construct such a device? Was it the work of a singular, unparalleled genius, or part of a broader, yet now lost tradition of advanced engineering and astronomical observation? The intricate inscriptions on the mechanism, detailing astronomical and calendrical information, further underscore the depth of knowledge embedded within this ancient marvel. The implications are profound. The Antikythera Mechanism suggests a hidden chapter in the history of science and technology, a period where astronomical and mechanical knowledge reached heights we are only now beginning to fully appreciate. It forces us to ask, what other marvels of ancient engineering lie undiscovered undiscovered, waiting to rewrite our understanding of classical antiquity. Its existence challenges the very narrative of technological evolution, hinting at a forgotten golden age of scientific inquiry. Our next enigma transports us to ancient Mesopotamia, to the region of modern-day Iraq. In 1938, during excavations near Baghdad, a peculiar set of clay pots was unearthed. These weren't ordinary vessels. Inside each, a copper cylinder encased an iron rod, all sealed with asphalt. Dated to the Parthian period, roughly 250 BC to 224 AD, these artifacts became known as the Baghdad batteries. The theory, first proposed by German archaeologist Wilhelm König, is that these were rudimentary galvanic cells, ancient batteries capable of generating a small electrical current. Modern experiments have successfully replicated this functionality, producing voltages of around 0.5 to 2 volts when filled with an electrolyte such as grape juice or vinegar. This simple yet ingenious design could have provided a consistent, albeit low-power, electrical source. If these were indeed batteries, the technological implications are staggering. What were they used for? The most popular theory suggests they might have been employed for electroplating small objects with gold or silver, a technique known as gilding, which would have given common items a luxurious finish. Other researchers propose they had a ritualistic or therapeutic purpose, perhaps to create a mild electric shock for religious ceremonies, to stimulate acupuncture points, or even for pain relief. The idea of ancient Mesopotamians harnessing electricity millennia before Alessandro Volta is a concept that profoundly challenges our conventional historical timeline and our understanding of ancient capabilities. The Baghdad batteries, whether for practical or ceremonial use, hint at a lost understanding of electrochemistry. They raise the tantalizing question, how much of our supposedly modern scientific knowledge was, in fact, discovered and then forgotten by civilizations long past? Could the spark of electricity have been ignited and extinguished multiple times throughout history, only to be rediscovered much later? The debate surrounding these artifacts continues to this day, fueling speculation about the true extent of ancient scientific prowess. Now we venture into the realm of the truly inexplicable, where OOPArts challenge not just our understanding of ancient human capabilities, but the very timeline of human existence itself. Our first stop, a small town in Texas, where in 1936, a peculiar object was discovered embedded in a Cretaceous sandstone rock, the London Hammer. The rock encasing the hammer is estimated to be over 100 million years old, a period when dinosaurs roamed the earth, long before the emergence of modern humans. Analysis of the hammer's iron head revealed an unusual purity, suggesting advanced metallurgy that would be difficult to achieve even with modern techniques. The handle, partially carbonized, further complicates its geological context. Critics argue it's a geological anomaly, a modern hammer that fell into a crevice and was naturally cemented by minerals over a relatively short period. However, proponents of the OOPArt theory point to the hammer's unique composition, its deep embedment within the ancient rock, and the lack of any visible signs of modern intrusion as compelling evidence of its ancient origin. The debate hinges on whether the surrounding rock truly formed around the hammer over millions of years, or if it's a more recent concretion. If the London Hammer is indeed as old as the rock it was found in, it implies the existence of intelligent beings capable of sophisticated metalworking in an unimaginably distant past. Who were these beings, and what became of their civilization? The implications are nothing short of revolutionary, forcing us to consider the possibility of pre-human intelligent life on Earth. Even more perplexing are the Klerksdorp Spheres, discovered in pyrophyllite deposits in South Africa. These small, metallic spheres, some with perfectly parallel grooves around their equators, are estimated to be approximately 2.8 billion years old. To put that into perspective, complex multicellular life had barely begun to evolve on Earth at that time. The sheer age of these objects places them firmly in a period long before any known intelligent life forms. While geologists often classify them as natural concretions formed by geological processes, their near-perfect spherical shape and the precise parallel grooves have led some to speculate about an artificial origin. The consistency of their shape and the deliberate appearance of the grooves seem to defy purely natural explanations. If these are indeed manufactured artifacts, they represent the most radical challenge to our understanding of Earth's history. They would imply an intelligence, an engineering capability, existing on a primordial Earth where life itself was still in its infancy. This pushes the boundaries of scientific understanding and opens the door to truly speculative theories about ancient alien visitation or unknown forms of early Earth intelligence. The London Hammer Antikythera and the Klerksdorp Spheres push the boundaries of our imagination, forcing us to consider possibilities that conventional science often dismisses. Could there have been not just one, but multiple epochs of advanced civilizations on Earth, each rising and falling, leaving behind only the most resilient and enigmatic clues for us to ponder? These artifacts, more than any others, demand a profound re-evaluation of our planet's deep past. The examples we've explored are but a few among many. The Piri-Reis map, an Ottoman map from 1513, appears to depict Antarctica's coastline free of ice, suggesting ancient knowledge of a continent that was supposedly discovered much later and has been covered by ice for millions of years. The map's accuracy in depicting land masses not officially charted until centuries later, and its detailed representation of the Antarctic coast before it was known to be ice-free, raises questions about its source material. Some theories suggest it was compiled from much older maps, perhaps dating back to a time when Antarctica's geography was different, or even from unknown ancient cartographers with advanced surveying techniques. The Dendera lights in Egyptian temples, with their bulb-like imagery, have been interpreted by some as representations of ancient electrical lighting. The reliefs in the Hathor temple at Dendera depict figures holding large bulb-shaped objects connected by cables to a power source, with a serpent inside the